May 11th. The pound-for-pound heavyweight celebrity boxer.
Hello everybody, this is Hazel, the Latin lover Roche, your celebrity boxing heavyweight, pound-for-pound, Hall of Famer champ. And I want to invite you this May 11th to the Dining Hall show, where I'm going to be discussing my new projects, my upcoming fights, who will I fight against next. You might learn that night. So hopefully I'll see you over there May 11th in the D Hall show. Thanks to J Jerk Promotion. I'll see you there. Bring your comments, bring your question, and if you don't believe me, you can ask your mother. Hazel Roche, the Latin lover, celebrity boxing heavyweight champ. Thank you.
In North Carolina, there's only one podcast. A podcast of the people. We report the news. We report the opinions. We give the people a voice. We give the people the plug. Plug into the People's Show. A J. York production.
Hello to everybody, and it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. Hope everybody's doing good. Wow, yeah, Mother's Day. Anybody cooking today? Everybody's going out, right? You can't even get into places today. It's packed. See what's happening when it comes Father's Day. We're going to see what's happening when it comes Father's Day. It's going to be packed like that. No, we'll probably be out on the grill somewhere cooking. You know, the guys will be, daddies will be out cooking on the grill. Father's Day, though, right? Yeah, no doubt, man. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming on and being a part of the show today. As you can see, the numbers running across the bottom board there. 919-418-8736. Call in. Today's going to be a great show, man. We got the number one heavyweight celebrity boxing on. Yeah, pound for pound. Yeah, we're going to talk with him. A lot to talk about. Yeah, a lot to talk about. First time ever on the big show. Yeah, the People Show in conjunction with my man, J York Productions. But before we get started, before we get to him, this is an online program. This is the work of talk and discussion. This is an online talk show that educates adult audiences. Parental advisory is advised. Some things may not be censored for kids. So if you would watch your kids, you know, sometimes we get heated up on the show sometimes. You know, things will get, you know, said here and there. But it's all about having a good program today. Glad you joined us here on the People Show. Mother's Day. Like I said, I want to wish all the mothers a happy Mother's Day. And those that are listening to us, because we still got Father's Day. It's coming up too. We'll see what's going to happen then. All right, look, we get ready to talk to my man. Let's get him in. He's celebrity boxing's top heavyweight. Shall I say? Yeah, top heavyweight, celebrity boxing. Y'all know what that is. Y'all know what it's all about. We're going to get into that. Yeah. Well, let's get him in, though. Let's talk to my man. He's your Hazel Roche. Yeah, that's my man. What's up, bro?
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for having me on your show, Donnie. I want to thank Donnie, D Hall, and J York. I just had to say D Hall. Thank
It's
you, thank
easier.
thank you so much. Thank you for having me. First of all, I want to say thanks God for giving me a little opportunity to be here in this planet Earth,
Sure. Sure.
sharing my story with good people like you. And
Yeah. Yeah.
second of all, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers because without y'all, we could not be over here. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, for sure, man. We want to thank the mothers again. As I said, it's Mother's Day today, but we're here today on the People Show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good to be here. Good to be here. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We got you here. Want to shout out some people that are coming in right now, as I can see. Ramon Estrada, out in California. My man, what's happening? You alive with my man, celibate boxer, Hazel Roche, number one heavyweight pound for pound in celebrity boxing. If y'all would, you can call in. We're gonna get this thing started off. First of all, Hazel, if you would, now I want you to tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Well, first of all, my name is Hazel, the Latin lover Roche, as your mother. And I'm one of the celebrity boxer heavyweight champ. As a lot of people don't know, there's only three recognized heavyweight celebrity boxers,
Right.
meaning there's more celebrity heavyweight champ, but there's only three celebrities recognized. That will be Cisco Rosado,
Okay.
Lamar Odom, and the
Okay.
Latin lover,
Okay.
Hazel Roche. These are
So
the three main heavyweight champs of celebrity boxing, and I had the pleasure to be one of them. And
yeah,
I'm just the people's champ. I'm just like you, like
yeah,
everybody else.
there you go.
I'm just a man that God have blessed.
Amen.
God have
Amen. Bless.
God,
Amen.
God have blessed me with more than any human deserve. To for
Amen.
me to come over here
Amen.
and tell you, look, I'm in the elite with a guy like Lamar Odom and
Yeah.
Cisco Rosado. It fills me out of joy and pleasure, and it's because my message is, if I can do it, you can do it. You
Right.
understand?
Yes, yes. And I like what you said there, Hazel, because you emphasize God, and that's what, as people we have to do that. Have to put God in number one, being first in anything that we do. And I like how you came out with that. And that's something that we all need to hear. I want to say hello to Jennifer Thompson. I think she's your PR. I want to say she's your PR manager or relations, something to that
Yes,
nature.
yes. She's the one who handles most of the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Thank you for coming on. Let's give her a round of applause. Uh, we're gonna give a rough of a background history about you, because a lot of people don't know who you are, and this is being your first time on the People Show, and the people are going to be coming in here shortly. But if maybe they can catch it on the rerun. But for the people that are here right now, you came a long way. You came a long way. You're from Puerto Rico. That's where you was born at, but you lived over here at the age of 15. What brought your family to the United States of America?
So my family, by my father's side, they living here since the 1900.
Hmm.
My dad and my mom, they were born and raised Puerto Rican, and just like everything, when you in a place and they tell you, listen, come over here because you got better, it's a better way of life,
Yeah.
like better treatment, and it's a fact. Doctors in here are fabulous. Most of the doctors in here, my mom was having some little health
Yeah.
issues. Well, she
Yeah.
was young. She was still young, but she wasn't. And we said, look, let's move out there. Most of
Okay.
my parents, by my father's side, live in Philadelphia since
Right.
the 1900s. So they were
Hundreds.
born in here, raised in
Yeah.
here. So we decided to come out here,
Yeah.
and since then, this been me.
Okay, got it, got it. Okay, so that's a good start. With that, your parents and then your father's over here since the 1900s, and he knows about it, and you're over in Philadelphia. So my question is, how was the transition? Because you're coming from Puerto Rico over to the United States, you're a kid. How was your transition as a kid? Was you picked on? Was you talked about in any type of way? Because sometimes we get that, when you come from somewhere else. How was it for you?
You know what? The transition. Let me take the good and the bad. The transition from
Yeah,
coming from Puerto
yeah,
Rico to the mainland to the United States, it was hard. Imagine you waking up
mhm,
in a tropical
yeah,
island. You know what I
right.
mean? Like, that fresh air, that food, that vibe that you don't gotta be locked in. You always
Yeah,
outside. You want to go to the beach, you go to the beach. You know the nature. You got
right.
everything because Puerto Rico is just United States. We just
Yeah,
speak Spanish. You understand?
yeah,
We have I think they say Puerto Rican is the perfect human being because we're
mhm,
mixed. We're African
right,
with Italian, which he was Christopher Colombian,
right,
Spanish, and Tainos.
right.
And
Okay,
so we got the best of all the world, and that's
yeah,
why we say Puerto Ricans are blessed.
right.
Like the
Exactly.
island is 100 times 32, 100 miles wide long, 32
Right,
wide.
right.
And
Wow.
so, and if you see how many, like the biggest stars in movies, in
Yeah,
music, in
yeah.
boxing, everything you got, we just blessed. Puerto Ricans
Yes,
are
yes,
blessed, and
yes.
having everything over there, coming over here as a young man that you was raised. An example: if you raised in the city and then your
Right.
parents take you to the country, you're gonna be
Yeah.
like, "What I'm
Wow.
doing in
Yeah.
here? No, I don't want to be here." So that was, So when I got in here, I came in here. I came in here when I was 8 years old first. So I went to a school in
Okay.
Philadelphia called Hartran.
Right.
That was a hard one. Being a Puerto
Yeah.
Rican,
Yeah.
and it was a black neighborhood. It was a black
Yeah.
community,
Yeah.
and me not knowing to say a word in English.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
you
It's
know how that was
difficult.
going. You know
Yeah.
how that was going. So I was
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
fight, and I was saying words like I didn't know it was good words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I used to
Yeah.
say, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse over
You can
here.
say it. You can say it.
Okay, well I
You can
used to
say it.
tell her, motherfucker,
Right.
thinking that was like, leave me alone. Then you have three black kids over there waiting for me. I remember one hit me with. You remember the rubber snake?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm talking about the 80s with the rubber snake. They hit me with a rubber snake. I didn't know how to defend myself. How can I defend myself?
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and when you at that age, you don't understand how uncomfortable a person can feel when you
Right.
speak something that they don't understand. You understand?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you're a
I got
kid,
you.
you don't understand that. When you're a kid, you don't understand racism. You understand what people,
Yeah.
you think you are, you're being pointed as different. It's not that. So
Yeah.
as I keep going, my life keep going. I grew up, and this is why I always tell everybody, I grew up in a black neighborhood in North
Right.
Philadelphia. So I
Right.
was raised with black people.
People. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
raised. All my people was so. I accomplished that life, and they already once in North Philadelphia. Is so many Puerto Rican that now we are, as you call raising
Oh,
up, we all the same. You
right.
understand?
Yes. Yeah. You're all the same because you're all together right there. So
Oh,
it's like one big family. It's like a one big
exactly.
family. Yeah. So
So
I can understand that. Yeah. I can understand that.
and as we was raised, you understand. At first, you was like, I don't want to be over here. I don't want to go to a black neighborhood. They always picking on me. You
Right.
understand? So it was
Yeah. Yeah.
hard. It was hard. But then when I went to um to
Yeah.
um to school to high school, you
High
start
school.
seeing the difference. You start mixing with
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing. When I came from Puerto Rico, I didn't know about other people but Puerto Ricans.
Right. That's all
So
you
when
knew. Yeah. Yeah.
when I got over
Yeah.
here and I started seeing blacks, Italian,
Yes.
Irish, what is that?
Right. Right. Right.
You understand? So it was a process. It was a process
Yes.
that
Yes.
as you
Yes.
keep growing up, your mentality, you keep always thinking. And I always say,
Me personal, when I go to places, if I go to a black community, I'm blacker than Martin Luther King. If I go
Right.
to a white community, I'm whiter than Christopher Columbus.
Right.
If I
Gotcha.
go to the Latino, I'm more Latino than the Latino. And this is how you gotta be because a lot of people don't understand. People think, oh no, they don't get mad. Why would you want to be with somebody that is comfortable? Make it uncomfortable. Make people
Right.
comfortable.
Yeah.
You
Comfortable.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and, and a lot of people don't understand that. And that's why I'm the people's champ. Because when, the Latin lover, they're trying to make us a Latino champ. And I say,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. If this is my character, this is going to beat me.
Right. Got
You
it.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
And people start, and this is why I got so big in what I'm doing, because
Yeah.
people can relate to
Great.
a person that is not, most Puerto Rican be real excited with the Puerto Rican flag. You
Yeah.
understand? Oh, yeah, I'm Puerto
Yeah.
Rican. Oh, Irish be with the Irish flag. You understand?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I carry my Puerto Rican flag because I'm the Latin lover.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But when I go in the, I'm sorry, when I go in that ring, I'm the people's champ.
Yeah, okay, okay, and and I can relate to what you're saying because it's like to us, we're the people, we're for everybody, and that's the way that you are. That's the way that you're telling us right now, live here on the People's Show. That's what you are. You're the people's champion, and I can understand it. Hold on, we got a caller. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's happening, man?
It's your boy.
Yeah, Jay.
What's up, man? It's your boy, Jay York, man. What's going on?
Everything is good, man. Good to hear from you, man. Thank you.
Great. Great. I see you got Hazel, the Latin lover, Roche on.
Yeah, we got him.
What's up, Latin lover? What's going on, man, brother?
What's going on, my brother? Thank you for calling.
Hey, man. Hey, I thought you were gonna stand up and do a little jig for us one time,
I'm always open for my people, for my good people to do something. All you gotta do is give me a call. You can call Jay. You know what I mean? Jay or Donnie. And I'm in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, my question is, man, is I don't know how to ask this question, but is it true that like Puerto Ricans say like pasta and sausage?
What was that? Pasta sausage? What is it?
Pasta and sausage. Is that like a Puerto Rican dish?
No.
Oh.
Pasta and sausage?
Yeah.
No. Puerto Rican.
I've seen that.
No, pasta and sausage. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We eat it, but Puerto Rican plate that with what is rice and beans and chicken.
Rice and beans.
He must be 75% black. He's 75% black.
You said rice and beans and chicken?
Yeah, that's what
rice,
I'm saying.
beans, and chicken. That's the Puerto Rican dish. But you know me, like I was saying, brother, I ate everything. I ate soul food. I ate Italian food. I ate Puerto Rican. My mouth is international.
So what's your favorite dish? Like, what is your favorite dish? Is it a Puerto Rican dish or is it a black soul food? Because you say you grew up around black people. Did you eat soul food growing up, or you basically had the Puerto Rican dishes?
So my mom and my dad is purely Puerto Rican, but I was raised. I gotta say, raised in black schools. So what do we eat at lunch? You know what I mean? The burger, and then when I got out of my house, I had to stop in Philadelphia in the food cart and get a hot sausage. You understand? So I was eating American food 90% of the time till I was going to my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love kale. Let me tell you something. I love kale. I love ribs. So you know what I mean? I'm a fat man. I'm a fat black man when it comes to food.
Right. Okay.
And you know, now I say, you know, I love Italian food. You know, I love Italian food. I love the pasta. You give me some what's it called? Lasagna. Hey, listen, me love you totally.
Oh, I love the lasagna myself. Now I could test some lasagna up. But I seen that on the television series. Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
You know, the Italians that lived in his neighborhood and stuff. They sold that guy. Dang, what's his name? The big guy, the father, sold him a big box of sausages, and he said he got it from the Italians.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
I was like, is that true?
Okay. So some people sometimes misinform, and some people just misinform just to be in the news. You understand? I mean, it could be right. You know, I cannot say no, because if you ask me now, what's the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia? You know what? People say it's Gino Pat's. Now they got skinny. I like the corner store one, the puppy store. It's only $4.
Yeah.
And you get a nice cheesesteak
The
stuffed
food
with
truck.
cheese. You know, for $4, $4 or $5. If you go to Gino's and this is $15.
Damn.
$6, $7. You go to the Dominican store and you get a cheesesteak platter. That means they bring you fries and a cheesesteak, and the cheesesteak tastes good. You understand?
Tastes good. Okay.
It's a different.
Right.
It's a different what kind you like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good. It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know, that's why I tell people, it's like when people go to Puerto Rico, they ask me, what is good in Puerto Rico? If you are a tourist, they're gonna send you to San Juan, to the capital. Like if you come to Philadelphia, they're gonna send you to downtown. They're not gonna send you. Go to Puerto Rico, get out the capital, go to the towns, and you're gonna see what's good food. You're gonna see what's having a great time. That you're gonna be like, you know. But if you stay in the capital, you're gonna see just us. All you're gonna see is white and black people walking around and tourists.
Okay.
Go outside. Go to Vega Baja. That's where I'm from. You're gonna find the prettiest beaches, the prettiest rivers, and the prettiest female too.
Okay. Well, I heard that.
Okay. Okay.
It's interesting. Interesting. We're learning something here. That's for sure.
So do you need a passport to go to Puerto Rico too, right?
No, you don't. You're American. We are Americans. A lot of people don't know that, but we are foreign American. We just you know what they're saying, that we just Negroes that speak Spanish.
Okay.
It's the same thing. There's nothing different. Listen,
I figured
I'm
that.
a little but you see people. Matter of fact, Joelio, I'm gonna show you my brother. Watch this, Joelio. Asomate que un momento rápido. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, hey, what's up, my man?
How are you?
Oh, good.
He don't even know it. He don't even know English.
I can't see what's going on.
He's just as dark as me and you, Jay.
He's darker than you. No, he's not darker. He's darker than you. He's almost getting to purple.
Actually, he is darker than me. He's a black.
He is darker. And people don't understand. We was a mix of like I say, you know, the Italian and the Africans and the Taínos Indians. You understand? It was a mix, and that's why we have this and we have the hair. But we are the same. We are no different. We are no different than a black American or a white American. The only thing we speak, you know, the only advantage we got is that we speak two languages.
Right. Exactly. That you can do that pretty well. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah.
But
and Puerto Rico, y'all got some beautiful women.
Yes. If you didn't see nothing, go to Puerto Rico. Not the women that come to United States. The women that come to United States, they eat too much cheesesteak. They eat too much French fries. They eat too much McDonald's. When you go to Puerto Rico and you see them women with that body, with that slim body, that you'll be like, oh.
Yeah. I heard about them.
What Hazel is saying is the truth. It's the difference between the Puerto Rican women. So I'm not saying that the ones from the United States are pretty, but they are used to be, let's go eat outside, let's go to McDonald's, Wendy, eating all that thing that messed up your body. Puerto Rican women eat rice, beans,
Right.
and chicken.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
They do home meals. So
Okay.
they take
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell you, I invite everybody to go out there and you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's the paradise. Right now, let me tell you something. There's like most of the big artists from the United States living in Puerto Rico now. Like Shea Mosley live in Puerto Rico. Jake Paul. The Paul brothers. What was the other boy? Sugar Ray Leon. All of them is living in Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
you can see
Wow.
how many big artists. I'm talking about millionaires artists that they say we through with this. We're gonna go to Puerto Rico,
Man.
Right. Wow.
and
Wow.
I'm like,
Well, okay.
they
So
go,
I got some questions about boxing too. So
all
I
right.
want to talk. Let me. Okay. The other question I wanted to ask you about boxing was so how, I mean, what got you into wanting to box? And like, I mean, I'm pretty sure like you had you started working out for it and all that kind of stuff like that. So what got you started? What gave you your start?
So, my brother, the one that I showed you, Rogelio Martinez, he's an Olympic
Uh
professional boxer. He
huh.
fought Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor be in the eliminatory before Jermaine Taylor fought Bernard Hopkins. And I was his cheerleader. Let me tell you this, right? I was his cheerleader since when we was young. I never put some glove in my hand. Never. I was just the one, screaming, from here to there. And that was my passion. And one day, I started with celebrity boxing. I went as a coach, and I said, I got it in my heart. I can do it because I got it in my heart. And in 2017,
Yeah.
I had the opportunity of being celebrity boxing, and I thought it was a one-hit wonder. I came and won the fight in the second round. I beat a guy, John Dam. He was bleeding through the nose. It was a crazy fight. They stopped the fight in the second round. I keep going, doing my celebrity boxing thing, not having experience of boxing. You understand? I never have a background of amateur or of anything. I was just a people's champ. I always been the people's champ. Sometimes people like to see the good guy win, and sometimes people like to see him lose because they can stand a good guy winning. So that's how I came out to come to the top, because of haters and people that really love you.
Okay. Okay. So what's the beef with you and Sherrod and Paulie and all them? What's going on with that?
First of all, that's my son. That's my son. Sherrod is my son. Paulie is my man. No, but me and Paulie don't have no beef. Paulie's a great guy. He's promoting them. What happened was, I only, I hate to say it like this because I'm not a cocky person, but I passed that level that Sherrod is, and most of these 99% of the celebrity boxers are now the upcomers. So me and Sherrod has something going on, and you know what? I believe in giving people chances. You understand? But you gotta earn your chance. You gotta earn your spot. You understand? Me and Sherrod got something. Sherrod
Gotcha.
went crazy because he thought, listen, yes, I could get a shot at Hazel, and I was with it. So what happened was, I say, listen, to come back, because I took a layoff, we got to make a fight, each one. If we both win, I'll give you the chance. Because it was a one time that I was a Sherrod Dollar, meaning no celebrity was going to give me a chance unless I put the work. And
Gotcha.
by destiny, Sherrod lost his fight when he fought the wrestler guy, and he lost in the second round. And I went and won my fight against the opponent that I had. So what happened? That fight went down because it was nothing for me in that fight. You understand? I say no, I won't fight Sherrod. Next week I was fighting Kimbo Slice Jr. in Bahamas. You understand? So I'm a
So why put up money? So Yeah, so why put up money? Like, so I mean, like, what's the money part about?
Well, I'm a paid celebrity boxer, so that's why I was coming. It's a different between the trials that Damon do, which I was in one of the trials. I was actually opening the fight because
Mhm.
I don't. Okay, so when these events happen, and I'm in there, I mean, I don't get nothing. You understand? Because already, I don't know if you follow my career. I mean, I've been in the ring with the biggest star in celebrity boxing. Nobody has fought more celebrity than me. I fought Tim
Right. Yeah.
Westboom, two-time world heavyweight champ. I fought the Sat Man from ECW and WWE. I fought I'll Be Sure. And now recently I just fought
Uh,
he was like Junior in Bahamas.
I'll be right.
So so it's like when you on that level, why would you come down and do a
Mhm.
fight that it could be risky? It could be
Okay.
risky because we both got hand. What is in there for me?
Okay.
And and
Okay.
and and right now, and I will say it right here because I have four celebrities that I can tell you the naming here.
Hmm.
Four celebrities, big celebrities that we are planning a fight. That it will be
Right.
Max Coleman. I don't know if you know who's that. The UFC guy. Coleman, the first two UFC champ. I have Peter Guns from Love
Peter
and Hip
Guns.
Hop. That's my
He's
brother.
Peter Guns
I
is
have
Peter Guns. I know Peter
Peter
Guns.
Guns. Yeah. I
Yeah, I
have
know Peter
Cisco
Guns.
Rosado. That it will be a great fight because that will be unified belt. That two of the three big dogs of celebrity boxing fighting, Peter Cisco Rosado, and then I have I'll Be Sure Jr., which that's the only one that is giving me problem because he's only like 175, and the most I can do is like 205. You know what I mean? I can go no lower than 205. It's too
Yeah.
hard for me
Okay.
to. But
Okay.
this is some of the celebrities. Also, Sugar Shane Mosley in Puerto Rico, which we are in agreement. So for me to take a fight against a man like Sherrod, or I have many great guys. Right
Right.
now, I
Right.
got Mano. Mano is on top of celebrity
So
boxing right now.
in
Great
other
guy.
words, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Manu. I got young CEO. He used to play for the Red Bulls, the soccer team, the professional soccer team
Hmm.
from New York.
Hmm.
I got Sherrod. I'm not taking no credit from Sherrod, but he's at one time he was on top of celebrity boxing. You
Right.
understand?
Okay.
I
Okay.
got one punch, which out of all of them, the one that makes sense is one punch because one punch is willing to put money on that fight for me. You
Right.
understand?
Okay.
But then again, what is in there for me?
Right. You because what you're saying is, and this is what you're saying right now. I think Jay had clicked off somehow or another there. But what you're saying is, you're looking to you're not going down. You want to go up.
Exactly. Exactly.
I can understand what you're saying. I can understand. I want to shout some people out this had just come on, and we'll get back into that here just momentarily with you, Hazel. I want to say hello to Stephen Covell out of the UK, out of way over there across the pond. Thank you for coming over. He has the BWTV boxing page over there with over 60,000 people. You still got that page over there, Stephen Covell out of the UK. Hello to Victor Santiago. Victor,
Victor.
yeah, he's on right now with us. He says, Hazel, who we fighting, brother? I have Jennifer ready to go pound for pound. Pound for pound. Sherrod Dunlap is on. Sherrod says this guy, what did he say? This guy, hold on, let me go here. He lost to each celebrity. I don't know who that is. He said he lost to each celebrity. So the lines are open. If you'd like to call in and speak your point about what's going on, we're talking about. Jay had brought the question up, what was going on with Sherrod and Paulie, and my man Hazel. He said what he said. What he said was they was cool, but things kind of went to turn to the left curve a little bit. But he's looking to move up. We got a call coming in. Let's grab this call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sherrod Dunlap, Big Deal Dunlap.
Big deal. What's happening, man? Good to hear from you. How you doing?
Hey, what's happening, Donnie? I'm gonna make it brief.
Sure.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I hear what Hazel's saying. I get what he's saying, but this is the thing. You know what I mean? If anybody go back and watch the fight, I'm the only championship fighter that scored a technical knockdown in the first round, and the count on my opponent went to 14 to 16 seconds, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is, in the second round, when I got knocked down, I was not hurt. Wasn't nothing wrong with me. The referee put his hands on me, held me down, and said, the fight is over, right? He actually was waiting to fight off when I was going down. I'm looking at you. I'm like, I'm in shock. You know what I mean? Because all this has to be explained in context. And I don't disagree with Hazel. He's on top. Yeah, in my mind, a fight with me and him would have been the biggest because I was coming up and he was at the status he was at.
Right.
My thing is us getting in the ring. You know what I mean? To prove, you know, who was the best. So my thing, going back to my fight, they, you know, the guy stopped the fight. You know, nothing wrong with me. They came up with all these excuses. You know what I mean?
When
so in my mind, like, even...
Let me ask you a question. When you say they made up the excuses, who is they? Who are you talking about?
So between the referee and the doctor that came in, like, it turned into a show, basically.
Okay.
Like, when you sit back and look at it, they brought a stool in. They started talking to me like if, you know, I was out of it. And I'm like, Donnie, I'm pretty sure you've seen me. You follow me.
Sure.
I'm in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you working out. Yeah,
I'm in tip-top shape.
Yeah, you working out.
They gave me no standing head count, no nothing. And this is, I'm telling you, I'm on the record on saying it. Had that fight would have continued, that fight wouldn't have lasted another 40 seconds. I was going to stop him. That's why I'm reeling right now. I will do any and everything to get another fight against Gray. I'm going to stop him. And if Hazel got any heart, any nerve, or whatever he's saying, I will stop him. I will stop him within one round. I don't care what kind of shape he's in. I don't care about who he's coaching, who he's in front, and all that. Listen, I will stop him within one round. Easy work. All these dudes is easy work. You know what I mean? I put myself in a position, and I found out the hard way, like, yo, all the rules don't apply, you know, for everybody else. The night of that fight, people was getting knocked down on their face. They was allowed to get up. They came up with some rule about age and all that. If it was all that, then why did you let me fight? You see what I'm saying? I've been hit harder. I got sparring partners that hit harder than that dude. And I fight, you know, amateurs every day. I spar 3-4 times a week. I spar. So I got teenagers that's willing to go in there and will fight me for nothing. Okay, and that's my problem with him is they'll fight me for nothing.
Okay, I guess
in front of a camera.
Okay, this is the thing. This is what we need to try to figure out here. You want to fight Hazel, correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Him and an old slew of dudes.
Okay. Well, let's deal with Hazel. He's the top person right there. This is the guy that you want. What do you got to do to get to where he's at so you can get that fight? If you want it that bad, what you got to do?
You're asking me what do I have to do?
Yeah, to get that fight with Hazel.
If he's saying money, if he thinks it's a thing of money,
right?
Then okay, I'll get my promotion to put what they want to put up the fight.
Okay.
It's a thing of okay, I got to go through Gray, which I'm already on. We ready to release something where me and him is on camera, and he said he wanted to fight, but like I said, I explained this because somebody else tried to take a jab, so I went live yesterday, and my thing was I was under the understanding of that me and Gray was going to fight for a rematch next on this next card or whatever. All of a sudden, he fighting some other dude, and then they come out, oh yeah, well, you know what, we can have you fight in fall, but fight somebody else. So you know what I mean? Like I don't know if he lose to the guy or whatever happens, I don't know if I'll get that fight. But my thing is like, okay, to cut to the chase and all this, dude.
Yeah.
Like this don't have to be on Celebrity Boxing. It's other platforms. Like it's a couple of platforms that will oblige us and put the promotion together, and we can make money. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, it's business. I get it. You know what I mean? He has a long-standing relationship with Damon. I have a relationship with Damon, but you know what I mean? These are the people that should be making the fights. Like my thing with me and him, I shouldn't even like the same thing he's saying when I fought James Gray. I had everything to lose. And I was beating him all the way up into the point of getting knocked down and them stopping the fight for no reason. So my thing is the same way he was saying, like, and this is on the Shane Mosley card, which was their biggest card at that point. You know what I mean? That I was involved in. My thing is like, why wouldn't they have me and Hazel fight on that card? That, you know what I mean? That would have made it even bigger. And the other part of it is, you know, what I'm saying is with me and him fighting, you know what I mean? Because there's an inner city rivalry.
Right.
Camden, New Jersey versus Philadelphia, North Philly. You know how big that could be? I would have the whole Camden out there. I would have Camden, the city of Camden, and probably like a couple of townships in that arena to watch me destroy them. That's what it would take.
Let me give Hazel a rebuttal on what you're saying. Let's hear what he's got to say about this possibly happen. What's your thoughts on it, Hazel?
Okay, so going back to his fight, that's politics. You know what I mean? Like whether they stop it or because he think he could continue or not continue. If you see the fight, if it goes like that, then I'm not protecting either, because when I fought Deltano Charles, I hit him with a 3-piece that this man really fall in the floor, that when he got up, if you see it, he didn't know where he was standing, and they still let him fight. You understand? Right. So if he was defending somebody, they should have stopped it because I'm the top dog. I say, look, it's over. You understand? That's on Sherrod's defense. I wasn't the referee. I'm not. If I was, you know, I don't know what the referee saw when it happens. Yes, I was a little shocked that they stopped the fight again, but the referee knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? They didn't give him a count. They said, "You guys stand up." Only the referee knows. Now, when it comes to that, you know, when you lose, even if it was that case, again, you drop from being number one. Now that guy got your belt. He's number one. So if that's the case, that interesting will be champ against champ. Now, I didn't got no interest in doing a fight with Gray. Okay. I didn't have no that. My interest was do something because Sherrod, what he was bringing, and we agreed. We did. I think we did the biggest promotion that I have done since I started fighting celebrities. Again, it's different. My record is 15-3. 15-3. I got 15 wins, 3 losses, 3 celebrities, big celebrities. And all of them, I never lost in the heavyweight division. I lost in the super heavyweight to Tim Weatherspoon. I lost in the cruiserweight to I'll Be Sure, and in the cruiserweight with Kimbo Slice. Right. You understand? So again, what he's saying is true. But another thing, I'm loyal to where I'm from. I'm celebrity boxing. I have plenty of platform. Offer me money. I can show you money. And I'm like, no, you know, I'm celebrity boxing. Now, I start here, I die here. You know what I mean? Damon Feldman is the one who made the Latin Lover. And to me, loyalty worth more than money. When the fight was supposed to happen with Sherrod, everything went down. I was telling him what happened. I had a phone call. Yo, hey, Bahamas, Kimbo Slice Jr. Nah, I wasn't ready. Nah, I don't think, you know. All right, I'm going to give you 3 more days. 3 more days. Yo, hey, celebrity boxing, this much. You know what? Take it. Take it, because you know what? It will be my comeback. What were my chances? What is your chances as a celebrity boxer to be the biggest celebrity in Bahamas? Kimbo Slice Jr. He's a Bahamian. You understand? The show was because of him. I know what was my job.
Well, let me ask this question, and I don't know who this should be leaded to, you or Sherrod led to, but okay, you're on celebrity boxing, and Sherrod, you're on whatever platform you're on. Can't they come together to make the fight if that's what needs to be done? Can that happen?
Yeah, that can happen. And Donnie, let me. I'm gonna just say this because I want to rebuttal
Okay.
off of what he said.
Okay.
Listen, I'm willing. Like I said, I will fight. I will fight. The two gentlemen, Gray and the guy Tokyo that was running his mouth that came and ruined our interview when I was on there.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll fight them back to back, and then fight. I'll give him time to get ready. And yes. The promotion that we got going on, Shotgun Suge, he's a battle rap promoter, but that's a potential fight that I might be fighting on since I'm not fighting on celebrity boxing this summer. I might be fighting on there. Like we are dead. That's an upstart. They're coming. So my thing is, yeah, if you want to stay on celebrity boxing, you can get them to back you. It's a bunch of they got a bunch of people that support celebrity boxing, and then like I said, I'll get my people to back us. And then, we could turn this whole thing out. But that would be beautiful.
But that's
for me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, that's the whole point of it. Is like, listen, it's business at the end of the day.
Right.
It's business.
Right.
Loyalty is when you friends with somebody or you're part of some kind of set or y'all in the same neighborhood and all that. That's when we talking about like loyalty. Like that's what I would think. Like if we like, okay, that's my friend and or that's a family member. That's when loyalty really counts. Right. But when you in business, you getting paid and all that. That shit is out the window. That's bullshit. It's like this. Like, okay, all right. My thing is, okay, you supposed to be pound for pound the best and all that. So it's all kinds of opportunities. Everybody with eyes that saw it. It's still, even with that loss, everybody with eyes that saw it. And still, to this day, I'm still popping in celebrity boxing. When I come through, I get mad respect. I get mad respect from real fighters, professional fighters. They know who I am. Amateur fighters. People know who Sherrod Dunlap is. That's why I got a problem with him. Is like, he act like I'm supposed to take a back seat. Like I'm just like nobody. When he fought the likes of that dude, Dilf Boy, he fought Josh Adams. He done fought a couple of nobody. But when it comes to Sherrod, they all back up. They all got some kind of excuse. They want to outprice themselves, or it's some kind of loyalty, or it's up to whoever. Like, all right, I'm here to fight. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm saying. If the fight can be made and the money is right, it don't matter if he's with Top Rank and you're with whatever. As long as you can come together, to make the fight, then that's what really matters. Because it's really the fighters want it, and the money's right, then the fight's going to get made. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Donnie, you know what, Donnie? I'm willing to even take the B side since he's fighting these celebrities and he's 15. This is the other thing. Our records don't even count. He don't even have a book. He don't have a book. So these records on this influencer, they don't count. It's not like it's a real record. Like, after I run through all these dudes, I don't care about none of that. After I run through all these dudes, go to the Masters at 50. I know. Yeah. I'm a Masters too. I'm a Masters influencer. I got a record. I got an official record. You can check me out, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want none of this.
But you got a police record?
I know. Ask your mother why they keep calling me big. Ask your mother why they call me big.
You call yourself big.
Big deal.
Okay.
You blowing your head in here and nobody cares.
All you gotta do, I know it's always a joke. Let's fight, bro. Do you want to fight me? Do you want to fight me?
The question is, that's a good question. You brought up a good question there, Dunlap.
Yeah, the fucking definitely.
Okay, let's hear. And we're gonna. I want to hear what Hazel's got to say about making this fight. Is it possible? Can this happen? That's the question now.
Let me tell you the difference between me and Mr. Sherrod Dunlap. You see, he started.
Here we go. Yes
bro,
or no?
That's too quiet when you talk.
Okay. Let it.
You want to talk about politics? Yes or no?
Let him talk. Let him talk. He's going to answer the question. I'm quite sure. Just see what he's got to say, if you don't mind, please. Thank you.
Thank you. So this is the difference between me and Mr. Sherrod Dunlap. First of all, I respect the sport of celebrity boxing. I am the best celebrity boxer right now in this earth. My record said it. And what makes me the best? Because I fought the biggest celebrity. You can beat 100 bombs. Like he put his example. He's only 2-2. He's 2-1. I beat 15 bombs.
No, I'm not 2-1. No. I'm not 2-1. There you go. There you go.
Okay, so you 3-1. Okay, you 3-1. You didn't win nobody.
That's not an official record, though, Hazel. That's not an official record. So is your record official? Hold on. Is your record official? Let me ask that question. Can you go
official?
into the
archive? We fight for celebrity boxing, so mine's not official. Yours not official either. So what are you talking about? What are we talking about?
You talk about my master's record is not official?
What is the master's record?
That up. I fight on the USA Boxing.
USA Boxing, that's for kids.
That's not for kids.
Okay. So you're talking about USA Boxing. This man want to come and talk me down. Trying to talk me down.
I know. That's amateurs. He would never do it. Johnny, he would never go into masters. He would never go into masters. Look how ignorant and how dumb he is. He don't even know what the masters is. That's the highest and the oldest caliber of amateur boxing you could be in.
Okay, let's try to calm it down. Let's hear what Hazel's got to say, and then we want to try to conclude this because he need to hear. I need to hear what he's got to say in order if this fight can possibly happen. You know, we can throw all this other stuff out. It's all about making it happen if it's possible. There you go.
You know, and the problem with him is he bringing irrelevant things to the conversation because right now his USA say whatever record don't count for celebrity boxing platform. We fighting on the celebrity boxing platform. When you start boxing, I just want a little. When you start USA say boxing or whatever, that one he's talking about, you do that as an amateur to get that experience to go as a professional. When you go and when you talk about USA say boxing, if you say I'm the big star, you gotta show me that you won Golden Glove, that you went to some Olympics or something, and then people bow to you because you did something.
You don't even know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Again, so
you don't even know what he's talking about.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about because I deal with professionals.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because you don't.
Deal with professionals.
No, I do deal with professionals.
Okay.
I do deal with professionals.
So anyway,
you don't know what he's talking about, Donnie.
Okay.
That's only for Golden Gloves. I don't fight in Golden Gloves.
Okay.
That's for kids.
Okay.
That's for that.
Okay. But the main thing of it all, is can the fight be made?
Well, this is what I'm trying to explain, but every time I'm trying to explain, I'm trying to answer everything he's saying so you can see what he's talking about don't make no sense. Because if it's like I'm the celebrity boxer, I'm the champ, and you got your podcast. What do the celebrity boxing champ that is your guest have to do with your podcast when you are the best of what you do? You understand?
Right.
Oh, you got me over here. You interview me, but it's a different story with me being better than you on what you do. I am the best at what I do on the celebrity boxing. And what is that? Why? Because I'm the man they call when celebrities want to fight. Now, to go back to Sharad,
that doesn't make
loyalty. Hold on. Another thing that I want to say before, loyalty means everything. Man. It doesn't matter if it's the
yes
street.
Or no.
It doesn't matter if it's boxing. If to me, loyalty is worth more than anything. More than money, more than anything. Damon Feldman made the Latin lover. Damon Feldman, just like De La Hoya did Canelo, just like Roger Mayweather did Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, and this is who you all loyalty. What do I have to gain with fighting a man that always on the defensive, talking about something that don't have to do with the celebrity boxing? When I can make double figure with a vacation in Bahamas or anywhere, do they make sense?
You can make double figures against me.
No, you're not. You know there's no money.
No, I don't make no sense.
Nobody gonna pay double.
No.
Damon would be on that fight.
So, Damon don't know what I'm bringing. I already told you. I'll generate whatever y'all want to match.
Jay says talking's not going to solve anything.
I agree. And I don't get nothing out of arguing with her.
Yes or no,
because what we arguing in here,
there's
a contract for this. I'm talking to the big people for my next fight that it will be another big celebrity. And let me put this to you, homie. Let me say to this, right? Again, you are considered the best when you fight the best. Manny Pacquiao got 8 losses.
Now
Mike
he's talking about
Tyson
you
got like,
talking about
oh. Now you listen.
talking
Now
about
you
me and
listen.
you.
Now you listen. Now you listen.
We talking about me and you. We talking about me and you.
Listen.
Why you talking about Pacquiao and Canelo and all them? But you
What I'm
disrespected. They all
talking
came out of
about,
USA boxing.
this is when you talk with people
kind of
that is
high
ignorant, that don't
performance
want to
amateur.
understand, and he just so
Man,
he's
we're like,
so
yo, you
angry
ignorant, bro.
that he
Okay.
want
So,
to
all right,
get
yes or
his
no? Do you
point
want to fight me?
across.
Yes
Okay.
or
There's
no?
not
Do
a
you want to
point,
fight
Let's-
me?
homie. You
Yes
haven't
or no?
fought
Do you want
nobody.
to fight
You
me?
lost to
Yes or no? Do you want to fight me? Yes or no? Do you want to fight me? Yes or no? Do you want to fight me? Yes
Who's
or no?
you?
That's
Who's you?
all you gotta do is say yes or no. Yes
Who's
or
you?
no? Do you want to
Who's
fight
you?
me? You already
Okay.
see what it is, Donnie. Everybody
Okay.
that's watching it, you know what it is. He's talking in
Okay.
circles. He don't want to fight. He's
Okay.
scared to
Yeah.
All right.
I got
I
Cisco Rosado. I gotta get
Coward.
big
Well,
head
let's come
dollar
on. If
for
you the best,
$500.
if you the best, show me you the best. If you the best, show me you the best.
Look at
If
my
you the
record.
best, show me
Look
you
at
the
my
best, and
record.
still say
Look
I'm
at
gonna
my
fight
record. And then you tell me.
Man, you ain't got no record.
All
Look
right.
at my
Look,
record.
You can't beat me.
okay.
Just fight
This is
me.
going to have
Fight
to be
me.
settled in the ring. This is going to have to be settled in the ring somewhere in the next near future. I can tell you that right now. Great talk, man. Sherrod, great.
Johnny, real quick, Johnny. Do you want to see the fight? Would you like to see it?
This is what I want to see.
Would you like to see it?
This is what I want to see. I want to see you guys. If you're gonna battle, make it happen, get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me. We can talk all day, but it's done in the ring. Bottom line.
Well, who you rather see, Dunlap
I'm
and
ready to
Roche,
go.
or Cisco Rosado and Roche? Or Peter Guns and Roche? Who would you rather see? Who everybody in the world is gonna see? Who else? Listen, this man never been in a pay-per-view. I got a sold-out pay-per-view against Mr. Always Short.
Okay. I see.
Sold out. I was in the sold-out show with Tim Weatherspoon.
Okay. All right. I got callers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go, Sherrod. I appreciate you calling in.
Bye, son.
Yeah, I thank you for calling in and voicing your opinion. Hopefully, you can get the fight made in the future, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Right,
You just gotta change his mentality.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Coward, bye.
All right.
Great talk, man. Wow.
Listen, I like Sherrod. That's why I was gonna give it a position. I like Sherrod. Well, listen, to be honest, if I train, I think I can beat this guy in the first round because I can get on his skin just like this. And I get on his skin. And
So you get over
once
his
you get
skin.
on a boxer's skin, it's easy fight.
Great talk, man. I love this talk. But look, we're gonna move a little further, and a little bit further because this is some things that couple questions I want to ask. There's been some great fighters throughout the years coming out of Puerto Rico. To name a few: Wilfred Gomez, Carlos Ortiz, Wilfred Trinidad, and Hector Camacho. Man, you guys have always came with some great fighters. And is it you're in the same mode? Is it that your dream to get to that next level like those guys?
So you know what? When we're talking about Puerto Ricans in boxing, we have a guy named Benitez, Wilfredo Benitez. He got the record of the youngest
17.
Youngest boxer, and he hold another record of winning something. But and to me, what it was important, it was leave a name in the celebrity boxing circuit as one of the best. Again, I'm not a cocky person, but what I'm trying to explain to him, celebrity boxing is not who you beat, it's who you beat with. You understand?
Right.
I can fight Sherrod, Ron Johns, Steve Michael, and nobody cares. Nobody will know who you are. Now, when you fight Peter Guns, it doesn't matter if you win or you lost. People will want to see you, and this is what happened with me. I keep getting celebrity because people want to see me. If people wouldn't want to see me, I would never have shots at big celebrities. You understand?
Okay.
And this is what I'm trying to tell him. This is not about who's the greatest boxer, who got more skill, who got this and that. It's who you with. If I'm a rapper, I can rap all around Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, nobody will know me. Once I hit a show a show with JC, everybody knows who's Hazel. Why?
Yeah,
Because of
yeah, everybody
JC.
else. Okay,
You
I
understand?
get your point. I get your point. I get your point.
And this is where he don't understand. He's 50 years old. He's 50 years old. He don't have no chance to be a professional no more. Now USA say boxing. Right now we cannot compete with a 20-year-old. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
Unless it's celebrity boxing that nobody can experience.
Yeah. Okay. I get your point.
And me, I wanted it when I wanted to come to celebrity boxing. It was because I want to be the best.
Right.
And my dream it has come true. Right now, if you look in celebrity boxing, all the fighters, nobody's know. But you talk about the Latin lover, the first thing that come out is I'll Be Sure, Tim Weatherspoon, The Sandman, and Kimbo Slice Jr. You know what I mean? It's 4 different people that I fought. I fought a professional boxer, I fought a music legend, I fought a professional national wrestler and I fought the legend of a UFC fighter of Kimbo Slice. So I have done everything.
You done okay? I see what you're saying.
These guys is still starting.
You're resident. What you're saying to, and I want to before I say this, I want to say hello to some people that's joining us. Joseph Aquanque, I think he's the 16-time national world champion, amateur world champion. I think it's at the age of 18. Glad to see you, man. Thank you for coming on. Chad Barnes, thank you for stopping in. Well, I guess it was on Thursday night. And Trey Morningstar. What's happening, my man?
Trey.
Trey Morningstar. Thank you for stopping in.
Yo, I wish Sherrod Charles Trey Morningstar. I got my money on Trey. Trey, let me tell you, Trey's way more advanced than Sherrod. Well, Trey got his hand. Trey is dismantling all that chain, and he's gonna dismantle now another guy named James Hawthorne. That is
James
from that
Horton.
team.
Yeah, James
I'm
Horton.
pretty sure the next will be Sherrod Dunlap if he's not scared.
Yeah, James Horton. Yeah, he's gonna have a fight. We're gonna have Trey on next Sunday if everything goes well. Goes well. We'll have him on next Sunday. But
you know why I like Trey? Because Trey respect the people, the rank. He knows where I'm at, and he always respect Hazel. I'm starting. Yeah. You are the man, and this is the people that you always support because they respect you. You understand? Yeah. Even that he think, listen, if I could be a heavyweight, I would love a fight with you because you're a legend. You have everything. You understand? Yeah. But when you come and you think you are somebody that you not, he got knocked out by a wrestler. I'm joking. I like to get out there his game.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Evelina, look, another Puerto Rican. Look, Evelina Destiny.
Yeah. Well, this is what I'll say. If he keep winning, he's got, Sherrod, I know he's going to keep winning. He's going to keep fighting, and good luck to him because I know he wants to fight with you one day. So hopefully that will happen. Just keep winning, man. Just keep winning.
Yeah,
both of you guys.
Like I said at the start, I never say I wasn't going to fight him, but that setback of the L will put you back to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
He's 2-1. He's 2-1. So I mean, by the time he gets to my 15-5, he's gonna be maybe 10-6. So his record is gonna be worse than me. I lost my undefeated to a great champ, to Team Weatherspoon.
I hear you, man. Yeah, wow. Let me see here. I know your family is important to you and what you do, Hazel. Through your career. What makes them so important to you throughout your career, in your mind, your family?
First of all, last year I lost my father.
Wow.
My father, it was hard for me to lose my father because he was a great man. Always showed me respect. I learned from him. So my family is real important because I was raised by my mom and my dad. And even in my dark times, that I had some dark times, they were there for me. A lot of people don't know, but I was incarcerated for a long time, and nothing that I'm proud, but I'm proud of saying after I made a mistake, I'm back to do what a lot of people won't be able to do because they're not strongly right here. My strength is in my brain, not in my hand. And I always think God do everything for a reason.
Yeah,
God
amen.
got a plan.
He does.
God got a
He's
plan.
got a plan.
Praise to God. Praise to God. Listen, praise to
No
God.
doubt.
I am nothing
Amen.
without God. And should be before anything. Any man,
That's
any
right.
boxer, any artist should say, I am nothing
Yeah.
without God. And God got a thing.
Hey, right.
My mom is
True.
my mom, my 3 daughters. I got 3 daughters that are my hearts and my mom. I got 4
Exactly.
women in my
Exactly.
life that gave me the strength to do whatever I have to do. I got a
Yeah,
good
that's
trainer,
wonderful.
my brother, that always make sure that he knows even that, he always, I got good people that is my family that is always with me. And that's number one in life. Number one, I
Yeah.
always say things. God,
Yeah.
loyalty.
Yeah.
And I want Sherrod to listen to this.
Loyalty.
Loyalty worth more than anything. And to everybody. Loyal worth more than
Yes.
money.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a broke loyal person around me than
Mm.
a rich snake around me.
Hey, all right now. Perfect. Hey.
And loyalty means in everything, not just in the hood, like he's saying. Loyalty
Right.
means that if I'm working with you and I'm making an example, if I'm in your podcast and let's say Alcino Hall come and tell me, Hazel, I'm gonna give you $2 million so you can come to me and work with me. Live Donnie. This is what you do when you loyal. Donnie, I'm gonna sit with you. Brother, I've been working with you. I got a family. We're here to make money. Arsenio Holmes offered me $2 million. Would you mind if I go and work with him?
Okay,
And
I
I'm
see what
pretty
you're saying.
sure that if you know my
Yeah.
heart, you're gonna
Yeah, I
say,
see. Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
Hazel?
Yep.
Go out there and
Go.
conquer the world. Because you know
That's it.
what? This
Yeah.
hand is gonna be, and I know your hand is gonna be over there trying to pull me with you too. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
loyalty means first come and talk to your people. When it
Oh,
comes
that's
to
right.
big money, that is gonna be a change of life, and
I
that's
see what
what
you're saying.
loyalty to me.
Yeah.
You grab that hand, you go because we all start in the floor and we go to the top. But make
Right.
sure when you're on the top, you keep grabbing this man's
The
hand.
other hand. Yeah.
Unless this is a change that you gotta let her go, that you gotta let them go because you still always hold to your people.
Yeah.
Loyalty worth more than anything.
Yeah, yeah, and I understand what you're saying in that scenario, that sense that you're just talking about. That was a great example of loyalty because there are different loyalties, but that right there was a true loyalty of what you. Because if you came to me and you said, "Hey man, I got a chance to make $2 million," I'm not going to hold you. I don't care if you've
Exactly.
been with me. I'm not going to hold you. I don't care if you've been with me for 10 years because I like you said, you're gonna reach back. I hope you would reach back and grab me and give me some of that damn money.
And if the person is loyal enough to sit with you and tell you, right? Listen,
Yeah,
like I'm
Jason,
saying,
good
like
point.
this is me.
Yeah.
And you can ask Damon Feldman, why you think I'm Damon's boy? Because I'm gonna say it like this. Everybody knows. Sab Judah offered me to go to his company, offered me mad money. And what did I say? I came and sit with Damon and say, Damon, Sab Judah is offering me this. And Damon looked at me because I was the main guy on that roster. And he looked at me and say, and I say, once you told me and he told me to trust the process, what did I say to the other company? No, I'm not going to get $10,000 now and then lose everything that I got in here with this man that is the one. So you understand, not
Yeah.
just the money they offer you over there means to define your career.
Right,
You
your career.
understand?
Yeah, yeah, I
So
got you.
this is my thing. Loyalty, God, loyalty, and money comes then.
Yeah.
Family, of course, family.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Sure. No doubt.
that's why a lot of people don't understand. Of course, listen, Shara is hungry. Okay, a win over Hazel will put him on the map.
Yeah.
He will put him on the map.
Yeah.
Celebrity's he's gonna get any celebrity to fight.
Yeah.
You understand? But you gotta understand there's a step to this. There's a
Steps.
step
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
and
I see
being
what you're saying.
angry
Yeah.
and trying to call me a bum that I lost to 3 celebrities. You looking like a fool because I lost to 3 celebrities. And in them 3 celebrities, I make a lot of money. The money he's not gonna make in the rest of his life.
Okay, I can dig it. Wow, man, this truly been an interesting show today. For sure, man. Been a great show today, man. I like this talk though, man. We're winding it down now, bringing it on down to a close. talk a little bit about Damon. And you just talked about him. He's a great guy. I've talked to him, and me and Jay. I mean, and I know you are a part of the celebrity boxing. What's your thoughts on Damon as far as a person?
Damon to me is like a brother. Damon, you know, when a person always makes sure.
We got a call coming. Hold that thought right there. We got a call coming. Caller, talk to me.
Yeah. I don't know what happened when the call dropped earlier.
Yeah.
This is Jay York back again.
Yep. Jay York 2 times.
You still on?
Yeah, we on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just wanted to say, in defense of on our side, you know, we're not here to take sides with anyone. We're here to report. You know what I'm saying? You know, the news, the bottom of the discussion and everything, and we don't take sides. You know, when it comes to who gonna win, who gonna lose, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cool with us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cool with us. So, you know, we wish both sides the best. You know, if the fight happens, if it happens, if it don't happen, you know what I'm saying? Sherrod, he got to, like I said, he got to come up the ranks and I guess have something to offer to make the fight happen. So, you know, I just wanted to clarify that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great clarification there.
Thank you.
Jay, yeah, we're not taking side. We're just trying to get to the point of what needs to be done to make the fight. That's what we're trying to get to. What needs to be done to make the fight, and we understand.
You did ask that question a couple of times. I'm trying to explain to him, but every time I'm trying to explain it, he's gonna come and bring the record of USA say boxing or whatever.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. That's what I was getting at. What does it take to make the fight? You know what I'm saying? So this is what it takes on A side. This is what it takes on the B side to make this come together. Because there's the A side, which is Hazel, and he said he's the B side. Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
Right, because they've been talking about that fight for the longest, and nothing has happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody made that fight happen. So I guess somebody gonna have to figure out the business side of it to make the fight happen.
No, Jay, but
you know,
the
money or whatever.
It was because he lost.
He lost. Okay.
He lost. So that's why he lost. So that's why, you know, like I won. We both got an easy fighters in front of us. I was coming back from maybe like a year later, and we both they put two wrestlers. Actually, on that fight, I fought for the cruiserweight belt. I went down to like 204 pounds on that fight. I'm usually 250. You know, and I won my fight against mine, and he lost against his. So what is to look for now? You know, you can.
So he wanted a rematch against you.
What was that?
What you
He
say?
wanted a rematch against you.
Well, we
He
never
wants a
fought.
rematch
There's no
against
rematch.
you.
We never fought because there's no rematch. We never fought. He lost to a wrestler named James Gray.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand?
So, but he didn't get past him to fight you.
Exactly. So this is what we say. Listen, we're gonna fight. You're gonna. The power that I have is that I can pick and choose. I am the Mayweather. I'm the Canelo of celebrity boxing because I put the work. You understand? Just to put it like that, not to be cocky, but I can choose who I'm gonna fight. You know, right now I can choose him to fight. I can choose Mano. I can choose whoever I want because everybody want a piece of me because of my career. So we say, look, you're gonna get this guy because he's more active than me. He was coming from winning. He was a year and a half, and I'm gonna get this guy. So what happened? He went and lost, and I went and win. So I move on and went and for Kimbo Slice Jr., which I make double figures, which I wasn't gonna make it with Sherrod or none of these guys.
Okay.
You understand? And this is where my point. I was willing to give it to him, but if you couldn't beat your opponent, it's not my fault. You cannot blame me.
Sorry, see you later.
Okay.
You understand? You cannot blame me. You cannot blame Damon Feldman. You did it.
Yeah.
you couldn't get the W. I did my part. I got my W.
Okay. So you're saying if he would have won his fight,
yes,
he had a possible chance of fighting you.
They were supposed to be for this summer. It was supposed to be in June.
Okay, I see.
And that's on.
I thought y'all
No, they didn't ever fight, Jay.
So who was the fight against where they held Dunlop down and told him it was over and he couldn't continue? That wasn't against you?
No, they never fought.
No.
All right.
Yeah,
No, he fought the guy James Gray. He fought a guy James Gray, and James Gray hit him with a hook, dropping, and the ref stopped the fight.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, he cannot say it's permanent because if it was like that, and when you the A side like I am, and I dropped the white boy in the first round, that if you see the fight when I hit him with the 2 hooks, he fall like this. He stand up and start running nowhere, and he's still fighting because the white boy got up. He's still running, so he's still capable of the fight. You understand? If you compare both the knockdown,
why are y'all beefing if y'all never fought?
No. I'm not beefing. He's beefing.
Because he what it is, Jay. What it is, they never fought. So Sherrod wants to fight him, but he lost the fight that he possibly, if he would have won the fight, he could.
That he had a chance to get fight.
Right. Exactly.
Right. So, but they won't give him a fight with Hazel.
Yeah, they won't. Well, it's not that he won't give it to him. He's got to earn it. What Hazel is saying.
His rank.
Yeah, his rank. It's like rank.
So right now we got Mano. Mano got the undefeated record celebrity boxing, the one that sold more. So why would I give it to him, to Sherrod, that he came and lost, when I can get Mano that he put 300, 400 people in the ring, and it can be a real big fight. You understand?
Okay.
Mano. So
do you have any? So do you have any say in who you fight? I mean, like, can you make it happen if you agree to fight him? Or is that like just on the business side where, everybody has to agree or Damian has to agree to it?
So like I said again, if you follow celebrity boxing, again, I'm like the Mayweather Canelo, let's say the Canelo because Mayweather retired. I'm like the Canelo of celebrity boxing, which because of what I have done in celebrity boxing, I can pick and choose who I want. You understand? So of course, if I say, hey Damon, if I call right now, Damon, I want to fight with Sherrod, of course. Damon would be, hey, so if you want it, let's do it. That's the power I got.
So that's what Sherrod is saying. You won't give it to him. You won't go to Damian and say you want to fight.
For what?
You waiting for him.
Jay, listen to me. Will you do it if you have people lined up that deserve it more than a guy that came from hell? You put yourself in my shoes.
I understand where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out what Sherrod was so mad about. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, he won't fight me. Yeah, but he's mad that you won't give him the fight. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. What's Sherrod mad about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because he lost the opportunity. Because again, like we came from the floor. If we would have beat the Gray, that would be a fight. I didn't listen. Who's Sherrod compared to me getting in the ring with Kimbo Slice Jr., a real fighter? You understand? Getting in the ring with guys like Tim Witherspoon. Sherrod. No disrespect to Sherrod, but he gotta understand there is level to this. I am here, and he was here, and when you lost, you went down here, and I won. I came over here. You understand? So what do that do? Me being here, trying to fight this guy out here, when there's no money, there's nothing for me to win.
Oh,
you understand?
You're right. There's no gain. You don't gain anything from it. Yeah, it's just another fight. Yeah, I got you. Right.
It's not meaningful. Right. He's a good fighter. Listen, let me put this. Let me take my glasses because I want to. Sharab is a good fighter. He's a hard working. He trains like a beast. You know,
Right.
my
Yeah, he
respect
works
to him
hard.
because
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
works
a
hard.
hater. I'm not a hater. I love to see him. That's why I decided I want to give him a chance. But when you come and you come in the wrong
Uh-huh.
way, trying to bully yourself for me to fight you, you're not getting nothing but getting what you
Right.
get.
Now, let me
My
ask you this,
power.
Hazel. Let me
I'm sorry.
let me ask you this, then, Hazel. Let me ask you this. Do you think do you think he has a chance of winning if you and him if that fight was to happen?
You
Or
know what?
are you definitely are you definitely 100% that you can stop doing that?
You know what?
That's
I
the
always
question.
say this. Donnie Hall got a chance to beat me in the ring, and he's not a boxer.
Right.
You know why? Because he's a man. He got hands, and all you need is 3 pounds to hit the chin, and the fight is over. So yeah, anybody that step in the ring got a chance to win the fight.
Right.
Sherrod, he's a hard worker.
All
You
right.
know, the only thing I got on him, I think it will be an easy fight because I can get under his skin.
Mm.
And when you go in the ring, and this is where my power comes. When you go in the ring, trying to be mad, trying to knock somebody out, what's gonna happen? That's when you get knocked out. And guess what? If that man is James Gray, my respect to James Gray. James Gray is a great guy. He's 180 pounds. He drop you. Imagine my 245 pounds.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
So
Okay.
right. So you might hurt him more than James Gray hurt him
Of course,
if you
I
was
got
to
I
hit
got
him
50
right.
something pounds on him. I got 50 something pounds on him. That's a big
Mm.
difference. But
Right.
I'm not gonna come in here and sit and say, "Oh, I can I would not hate you in the first round." Man, you could have beat a wrestler in the first round. 180 pounds. Come on, man. Come on. Talk with facts. Talk with facts. Come in here and say, "Look, I dropped this guy." No disrespect. All the fight he fought in celebrity boxing got losing record. I'm not gonna mention the name because they are my friend,
And,
but the
and
record is like 2-10, two wins and then 8 losses. Well, one win and then 7 losses. You understand?
Okay.
right. And you saying Sherrod being disrespectful about it, like he's not
Well,
coming at you the right way.
yeah, exactly. When you come to a show, you gotta be respectful to the show and to the people that is watching. You understand?
Right. Right. Right.
I stood quiet, let
Right.
him talk because I know he's angry. But every time I'm trying to talk, I make my point. He wanna come, and when he see he's losing the battle, he gonna try to bring. Oh, I'm USA boxing. This is not
Right.
USA boxing. This is celebrity
Right.
boxing. Have respect for the people who's watching. This is a celebrity boxing podcast. I'm
Okay.
not a
Okay.
professional boxer.
Okay. I want to. Sherrod just came up, and this is what he said. So why don't you he fight me and prove it? Well, I think Sherrod. I think what it is that, and this is what I'm hearing from Hazel. I hope you can correct me if I'm wrong. Hazel is saying that okay, you would have had that shot, but you lost. You lost the
Yeah.
shot. He's further up the
Yeah,
ladder
you
now.
lost the shot.
You further.
Right.
He's
That's what he was saying.
He's further up the ladder now. He's saying, why would he drop all the way down to the bottom to get you when he can make money at the top and bring in the people? So, I mean, tell me,
Right.
now, this is my
And
question.
then he said, ask him right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying big. He ain't saying big, but ask him right for the fight, and maybe he'll think about it or something. Is that what he was saying, Hazel?
Is that what you were saying, Hazel?
What I was saying, if we could listen, the only way I'm gonna tell you this, so it could be an understanding. I know the only way that fight can happen, he gotta go back and get in the ranks. So when
Get
you
it right.
fighting again, and I make my point, I try to be as clear as can with him. He was right here while I'm in here. I'm gonna be in here for a long time. If I'm active, I'm the man who's gonna fight all the celebrities. I'm the man who's gonna get the biggest fight if I'm active.
Mhm.
So he was here. So what he needed is we came to an agreement. Yo, if you win, you're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna come a
Mhm.
step down, and we're gonna meet. I'm gonna take my pride off. I'm gonna take my pride off.
Right.
I'm gonna forget about he won everything, and we're gonna fight. But we both got to need a. So what happened? So we here and he's in here,
Right.
and then he came and lost, so he went down here. Now I came in with my fight. I went more
Right.
up.
So now he really at your begging call. Yeah, because he now really at your begging call for the fight to happen. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta.
This is the business, and nobody wants to. Why would people want to see a man that lost fighting Hazel? You understand? When Hazel can fight against Cisco Rosado or one of the big celebrities that will bring entertainment to the outside. This fight, okay, so let's put it like this. This fight will be good for us, like you know, Sherrod. I know you got respect for him, he got respect for you.
Right.
But it won't be no interest for nobody outside the community.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I'll be sure I don't care if I fight him.
You're explaining it good. You're explaining it good. Now.
So in other words, because Sherrod is saying, you know, I hear what Sherrod is saying, but Sherrod has got to. Sherrod, he said you lost, you went down.
Be the qualifying guy.
You got to rank.
He got his chance.
You got to rank back up, and that's what I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. He said, Sherrod. Let's see what he says.
No disrespectful way. I don't mean I'm saying that he's less than me because we all humans, and if you cut me, I'm gonna bleed just like you.
Okay, he says already. He said it. I'll fight Gray, Tokyo, and how can it happen if CB ain't trying to give me celebrity boxing ain't trying to give me a fight now? Well, I don't know because
I have no control over that.
I don't have no control. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
CB and Hazel, the Latin lover is Hazel.
Yeah, I mean, he said I already said it. I'll fight Gray, Tokyo, and how can it happen if Celebrate Boxing ain't trying to give me a fight now? Well, that you may need to talk to Celebrity Boxing, I guess, and see why you can't get the fight. That's what Damien.
Again, and going back to Damien, I'm sorry, Damien. Again, I'm the product of Celebrity Boxing. Let's put it like this.
Mm-hmm.
When Damon always makes sure that the Latin lover is good. If you know what I mean, right? And
hold it.
When Kimbo Slice fight came up, Hazel, this is you. Come back. Let's go and do a show. Then you come back. You understand? It's a show. Like this is why I don't understand sometimes Sherrod. He contradicts himself. He's saying celebrity boxing record don't count. But it counts who you fight with, right? Because if I fight Sherrod Dunlap, and I'm sorry that I keep mentioning him, don't mean to disrespect to him, but this is argument between, the making point. If I fight Sherrod Dunlap, it's not going to be no mega pay-per-view like it was Kimbo Slice, Hazel Roche.
Right.
Actually, last night, my name was mentioned because Kimbo Slice is about to fight this big bare knuckle fighter, and they mentioned my name.
Well,
your last fight against Hazel. So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, Danny, and again, another example. Right now, if Sherrod say, "Oh, I want to fight Jake Paul," an example. The biggest celebrity fighter out there is Jake Paul, and Jake Paul go and say, "Who's Sherrod? Who he fought? Nobody. Oh, Hazel, you want to have Hazel? Who's Hazel? Well, Hazel's the guy who fought. I'll be sure. Hazel's the guy that fought 2-time heavyweight champ.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I built my record. I built as a celebrity. Yeah. I'm nobody.
It's your resume. Yeah. The resume. Okay, I get you.
Understand?
The resume.
So right now
he's playing it good.
Yeah, I understand. Sherrod says he talks a good game, but I fought whomever they put in front of me with no excuses, and I would fight anyone. But I'm quite sure you will, Sherrod. I see and I understand that you're hungry, but what he is saying is that you was almost there, and then you went down. He moved up a little bit, and you was further down. So why should he go all the way down just to fight you when he can go over here and make oodles and oodles of money? He said it doesn't make any sense.
Keep
to
climbing.
him. Yeah,
Keep climbing.
yeah. He said it's not making any sense to him.
To me, he got something against me. I think it's because I got green eyes. And I'm pretty him.
You know, I mean, just, what's up, Terrence Gilmore out of Michigan there. But yeah, that's you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I understand and what you're saying. I think me and Jay do get what you're saying. You got to agree. Okay, wow, what a show.
I hope this show been entertaining. That's what we came here for. That's what the Latin lover brings.
That's what it's about.
Hey, Daddy, that's what
we're way over time on this one.
Yeah, great. Look, I mean, I think we cleared it up a little bit better. At least I know in my mind.
Right. So that was a long, drawn out argument that you know what I'm saying. It had to clear. Somebody got to clear the air on that. They've been really talking about that for a long time, you know, making that fight happen. But I got a good understanding of what's going on now. That Hazel went up, Sherrod lost the fight, and he went down. So he got to fight a qualifying guy to get back to that to Hazel.
To the left.
Right.
He says, last one, Sherrod says he was given an opportunity. So why did he fight Deaf Boy instead of me before I fought Gray? He said, why did you fight this guy named Deaf, DILF Boy, Deaf Boy instead of me?
Because I'm the Latin lover. Ask your mother. And again, I can choose who I want.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. I'm the main one of celebrity boxing. You know what? When the person don't want to understand that you put the work to be up here and you can do whatever you want. You can pick whoever you want.
Yeah.
You understand? And if you and another word. If you get the chance to work with, again, and let's go to an example. Again, to the example, if you got the work to work with Donnie, again, I'm putting the Arsenio Hall because Donnie, you look a little like Arsenio Hall.
Sure.
So and you got the chance to work with Arsenio Hall, and Donnie gonna say, yo, I'm gonna give you $5,000 to work with me. Arsenio say, I'm gonna give you $500,000. Who you gonna pick? Not that you are working together. It's a choice. You can work for Donnie Hall for $5,000, or you can work for Arsenio Hall $500,000. Who you gonna pick?
Yeah, dig it. Yeah, well, hey,
you understand what I'm saying?
Sure, I do. Sure, I understand.
I mean, I can explain it no more clear to Mr. Dunlap.
Want to shout out God's Bow over there on YouTube. Appreciate you watching over there. But anyway, been a great show. I think we got this cleared up, and I'm gonna get off this, close this show out here. I think he's okay. Yeah, we're gonna close the show out. Any last words, Hazel, before we get out of here?
Well, I always do this. I always want to thank you because of this moment. A lot of people got entertained. A lot of people got angry. A lot of people got angry. But the main point is that we bring the point out so people have understanding. Because sometimes people, sometimes people just want to listen to the side of their people. You understand?
Sure. Yeah,
and I understand his team. Like he said at first, I love Polka Pudi. Polka Pudi support me before this. He got his promotion. That's me está llamando de nuevo joven.
Song is he going out.
So, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I'm sorry. So I want, first of all, again, I want to thank everybody that came to the show, that showed love. I want to thank you and Jay for helping me help people understand what is the point. Nobody's scared of getting with nobody in the ring. I'm a man just like him.
Right. That's
But
we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. It's a business, and everybody trying to get what's the best for business, for my life,
Sure.
for my life,
Sure.
for my life.
Sure.
You're gonna make sure what's good for your life, and what's best for Sherrod right now is fighting Hazel. But what's best for Hazel is not fighting Sherrod, because you missed up on your opportunity of your lifetime for whatever reason. You understand that I'm not gonna bring whatever it is, and a lot of people will understand today. And I always say, I always like to see an underdog win. I always do, because I was the underdog. I fought hard. I flew places to be where I'm at now.
Sure you did.
Where I'm at. You understand? And God always been with me. You know what I mean? God always been with me. When I get in that plane, I remember when I started celebrating, I was getting that plane to go to Miami, leaving my daughters, leaving my mama and everything to fulfill my dream of being celebrity boxing and being one of the best. And there was a debate, who's the GOAT? I am the GOAT of celebrity boxing. I'm the pound for pound. I'm the heavyweight champ. I'm a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Who else got more achievement than Hazel?
I got you, brother.
You know who can be in that discussion with me? Drew Moniz. Drew Moniz is the only man that, beside Hazel, have 4 more celebrities out there.
Yeah. Hazel, I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I gotta run. I'm running past the schedule over here, so I gotta run, brother. But look, man, glad to have you on the show. Hey, man, it was entertaining. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Look, we'll be back next Sunday. I don't mean to cut you off, but I gotta.
No, it's good. We passed the time. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yes, sir.
Keep grinding.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Man, what a great show, man. Wow. I appreciate y'all watching on this Mother's Day. That was interesting. Sherrod was on. Some other people, Jay was on. Great talk, great everything. And I appreciate y'all, man, for watching the program. We'll be back next Sunday. Hopefully. Trey Morning Star, Celebrity Boxing. We'll be talking to him. But I got to get out of here. I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate Jay coming in, Sherrod, and the rest of the crew, Stephen, Covell, a lot of the other people. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
In North Carolina, there's only one podcast. A podcast of the people. We report the news. We report the opinions. We give the people a voice. We give the people the plug. Plug into the People's Show. A J. York production.
That's our time on The People's Show. Join us next time with our new exciting guest. To be a guest on The People's Show, email dmost42@gmail.com. The People's Show is a J. York production. Thanks for your comments, call-ins, and questions.